Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So I wanted to do a check-in. It's been like a week since I've done one. So definitely just check in, see what Spirit has for us. They gave me a message right before I started recording this. Tell you guys, ask for what you want. Like, you have to be patient, wait for it to come in, but ask for what you want and don't give up on stuff just because you don't see it right now. But like, part of the empowerment and kind of part of the first step is to acknowledge what it is that you want and ask for it. Like, how can you actually receive something that you're not asking for, or that you can't be vulnerable and put your wall down enough to actually ask Spirit for? So you can say in the form of a prayer, you can say it, in a way of manifestation or whatever, works for you and your comfort zone, but ask for what you want is what they said. And then I'm just going to pull some cards and we'll just see what they have for us. The Miser, I'll show you the cards afterward. Going with the flow. There's a lot of energy of controlling things. There's a lot of energy of trying to control things, walls being up. There's a lot of energy of cycles that are coming to an end, cycles you've been in. What is this card that came in upside down? Sorry. Cycles you've been in that are coming to an end, that you've been in for a while. A lot of people, they're the last few years. It's almost like they went up to the top of the hill and now you're seeing the opposite side of it, which we've gotten before. But a lot of those repressed fears are coming up, or there's random epiphanies or clarity and understanding for what you're feeling right now. But there's definitely a lot of endings, closures, cycles, fear type stuff coming up. And it's almost because you're in a higher energy, you're able to feel what you used to feel, see how you used to handle things. And even if you're still feeling those old emotions or those old fears coming up, you're handling them different. You're not reacting as much. You're not spiraling as much. You're not going into the old ways of handling stuff. But Spirit's saying you got to release control of things. Even if you're afraid, controlling it and trying to do the worst case scenario is not going to help you, because you're preparing for a scenario that's not going to repeat or happen. So and as I said that, I feel somebody just got this spirit, hold on, they got this sense of relief as soon as I said that. It clicked for them, and immediately they just started crying, and then I just felt all this pressure energy pulled out of my chest. So I hope that helped whoever was supposed to, because I could feel you literally cry, and it really is for you, which that's a nice feeling. Damn, that was whatever the hell that was, for whoever that was heavy as fuck in the heart chakra. Anyway, we got no, they don't want me to take that. The postponement card's on the bottom, and I was actually going to say something about this and I just didn't feel guided to, but there definitely is this, and I love how we got the tower underneath it. There is definitely a lot. This has been kind of an ongoing thing for months, or some of you for it's been close to a year or two, where it feels like something's coming, and then all the signs of excitement or all the signs kind of come, and then it doesn't actually come, and then you move forward and then it doesn't come, and you keep getting these energies, or it's happening soon, and then it doesn't actually happen. There's something with this where, what is that card sticking out? Guidance. There's something with this where you're clearing deeper levels of stuff to help you see things different, and to help you just get to a more stable internal place. But I just keep getting you're clearing stuff, you're clearing stuff from the past. We got success. I don't know why when I see this card, it always makes me think of me, because I'm the year of the tiger and I'm an earth sign. So I always just think of myself every time I see this card for some reason. But why does it have, oh, that has a P in it too. Do they all have P's? Oh, I just noticed that. That's freaking hysterical. They all have these P's circled in them. I've been using this deck for years, and all of the cards have it. How the fuck did I not see that before? I swear to God, I feel like a trick is being played on me, because I've literally never seen the P's in any of these cards. Now I almost want to go see if I can find one of my old videos and see if it's probably always been there. I probably just never noticed it. It's I'll show you. It's this little P that's circled in apparently all of them. Funny how I've never seen those. Anyway, this feels this sense of freedom, this sense of strength, this sense of freedom, this sense of courage, this sense of stability. A lot of you guys are kind of working on this, working toward that stability, that freedom, that courage, that sense of peace where you can live a life that's mostly fearless. You know, you're not like making decisions out of fear. You're not constantly going into fear mode. You're not constantly being triggered or feeling unsafe or unhappy. Like you're going and coming. So gumming apparently is a new word. You're coming to a place of centeredness and peace and, you know, releasing control and like releasing all these patterns and dysfunctional ways of thinking and stuff, so you can actually surrender and come to a place of peace, so you can let things go and just trust. Shit, they gave me a message as I was saying that too, and I already forgot what it was, so I guess they'll tell me again if I need to. Okay, we got the Miser going with the flow, and then we got the Sorrow card, and I literally still cannot believe that there's peas in this. I've never fucking seen this before. All of them. Oh, that's what they were saying, illusions. Okay. It doesn't matter a date, time, or something that you've seen. It's not always accurate to what you're actually seeing. I don't know what that means though, or who that's for, because even like right before I went to record this, I was like, oh, it's been like a week since I recorded a video, and the last one I recorded, I want to say it was last Friday or Saturday, but it didn't upload until I think like Monday or something like that. And they brought that up to me, so I'm not really sure the relevance of that, but like just something's not what it seems to you, perhaps around like a date or a time or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, but if it's for you, I'm sure you'll know what it is, because it's probably something you've been preoccupied with. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. You want to play? You want to play? You want to play a little game? You want to play a little game? Come here. You want me to play it? You want me to throw it to you? You going to catch it? You're literally going to crush my box. Just jump. So with this Miser going with the flow, it feels like some of you guys, one, have walls up, and two, you're not showing the truth of something. There's something that you're keeping like close to your chest, something that you're keeping to yourself, that you're almost like burying yourself with and kind of keeping to yourself, and you're not sharing with other people. It's like something you're trying to protect, like, and it could be like your heart, it could be your emotions, you're feeling something like that. Some of you, peacocks might be significant. Do you enjoy yourself? Some of you peacocks might be significant. But with the going with the flow, Spirit's saying like if you want to feel at peace and like and want to, hold on. Jesus Christ, I'm getting dizzy again too. I'm gonna throw it for you. Yeah, jump down. You wanna say hi? Here, I'll throw it the other way. Here. If you want to feel at peace and you want to feel like calmer and you want to feel like more settled, you have to like put your walls down, be yourself truly, and go with the flow more. Some of you guys are having a hard time dealing with like your emotions, or you're feeling like really overwhelmed or overstimulated, and like some of you, it might just feel very heavy right now, even if you're kind of putting on like a, you know, face like, oh, everything's good and fine, and that might be the illusion some of you guys are kind of seeing. But it's like you're just not seeing something clearly, and it feels like some of you guys are just in like really heavy emotions, fear, anger, sadness, kind of a mix of all of it. Just a lot of like deeper repressed feelings you haven't dealt with. I know I get like that though, like, you know, like even when I record videos like this, I don't do it when I'm like in a super like shitty mood and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even tell like when I'm going through stuff, because I don't fucking show that shit to people unless like I'm close with you or something like that. So for whoever this feels like, it almost just feels like somebody who is seeing something, or they're thinking something is truth, or somebody seems like they're fine, but they're not necessarily fine. Like they're just presenting that way because they just don't want to put their walls down, or they just don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to, you know, show some type of emotions or something like that. That's what it feels like. Some of you guys like are like have preconceived notions, or you're making assumptions about another person or situation and their emotions because of the way it's being presented to you. But not everybody shows you when they're in pain. Not everybody shows you when they're emotional. Not everybody shows that type of stuff to everybody. And just because, you know, like, even like me, like, you know, right in this present moment, I'm okay. But like in an hour from now, I'll probably be fucking purging. Honestly, before I did this reading, I got like really triggered earlier. And so my hair is a little bit wet because I actually went outside when it was raining and was trying to like cleanse my energy. But like just getting hit with fear stuff and really uncertain about how to handle certain things. And I keep feeling like I want to cry, but I can't cry for some reason. And, you know, like we go through waves with stuff. So just because somebody seems okay or like things are okay right this second doesn't actually mean that they're not affected by situations. They're not emotional. Like they're just like, you know, moving on or okay. It doesn't actually mean that. Like think about how you show your own emotions. Like, do you actually show people the truth of them and like the depth of them? Do you actually, you know, open up, and are you vulnerable? Or is your outward behavior and the way you present actually reflective of how you internally feel and what your emotions and feelings are? And most likely it's not. Most people don't at all. So it just feels like somebody's having like this conflict, or like emotional conflict, or like they're saying the word turmoil, like they're just seeing like something and it's just not what it seems to you. It's almost like triggering something like for your past. So like the example they're kind of giving me, what they're kind of showing me, because they're showing me like a little bit of a vision, is almost like a man who is feeling like a woman doesn't care or something like that, or feeling like she's emotionally disconnected, or she doesn't care, or she doesn't need him, or something like that. That's just kind of the like what they're giving me, right? But it has nothing to do with that. Like he's seeing it the way he wants to see it, through his perception, not through reality, because that was the way his mom was. Like his mom was very like just controlled with her emotions. Like when she was upset, she probably hid them really well, and she'd go in the bathroom and cry, and just felt like a woman's not supposed to, you know, a mom's not supposed to be this way, a mom's supposed to be strong, a mom's not supposed to show her emotions and stuff like that. So like he's getting triggered, you know, present energy to heal something with his mom in the past, where he felt like he had to repress his emotions because he didn't see that growing up. He didn't think it was normal. His mom might have said to him, like, why are you being that way, or whatever. So it's, I don't know, it's what it feels like. It's something like that. Obviously you don't have to be a man, you know, in that situation. That's just kind of like the example they're giving me for whatever reason. Okay. We got milestone on the bottom with, hold on, I'm getting like blocked. Connect to your intuition more, and trust your intuition, and ask for what you need. I know I already said that in the beginning, but ask for what you need. Connect to your intuition more versus your outer reality. A lot of people are in kind of conflict of conditioning. A lot of us are releasing serious conditioning, like deeper and deeper conditioning. It keeps happening in like level systems where we dealt with, you know, surface level fears and surface level conditioning, and then, you know, our own personal stuff, and then collective stuff, and, you know, related to our purpose or our next steps in our journey and stuff like that. So it's just different levels and stuff. Nope. I already threw something for you. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute with your cute little face? Why are you so cute? Love you. Why are you so cute and small? So cute. With the milestone, they keep showing me the trophy in this for some reason. They're saying the word encouragement. They're showing me the trophy, and they're saying the word encouragement with this. And trust your intuition, like your inner knowing, not what you're seeing. That's all I got with that one. We got courage and intuition and manifestation. I feel like we've gotten this exact message before and these exact cards before, like a few weeks ago. Don't quote me on time because I'm literally horrible with like fucking remembering time. I'm like, yeah, it was like a week ago and it was like 3 years ago. Like I'm literally fucking horrible with it. Hey, I see you. Come here. Do you want attention? Come sit with me. Come here. I'll give you attention. Give you attention, you good little baby. Come here. So with the courage card, they're saying it's like taking steps forward toward what it is that you want. A lot of you have gotten intuitive nudges or inner knowings or visions or certain things related to what it is that you're trying to, you know, quote unquote, manifest, what it is, what your desire is, what your dream is, what your want is. And you've already been taking the steps forward. As you're taking more steps forward, it almost feels a little bit more resistant and harder because you're clearing some deeper like levels of belief systems and traumas. And it most likely is mirroring the beginning of the journey. And in the beginning of the journey, something didn't work out the way you wanted. Something happened that you weren't expecting. There was some type of something happened in the beginning. All I'm getting is something happened in the beginning that was different than what you wanted, different than the desired result, something that caused you a lot of like sorrow, a lot of pain, a lot of emotions, anger, just probably a mix of feelings. And whatever's going on in the present moment, and a lot of it feels very unknown right now, like you don't have a lot of clarity. You might not be getting the answers like you were. You see your cute little face. Oh, I love listening to your purr. Whatever happened in the beginning, that heaviness, like all the emotions and stuff I just said, whatever that was, it feels like it's being mirrored right now. And this is kind of what I was just talking about. Oh, I got cat hair all over me. That hill thing I was saying, and how you're going on the backside of it, like to finish this hill journey, right? It's like the same fears are coming up, the same fears of the past repeating itself. And a lot of you guys are probably being triggered in even like inconspicuous ways, or just thoughts coming up, or just random ass things happening that are being triggered for the past. But whatever this journey is, whatever this cycle is that you're on right now, for specifically to do with a desire or a dream or something that you're wanting, okay, whatever that is, you're already taking steps forward. And a lot of you guys still are at the end of that journey, and you might be kind of blocked from what's happening, but it's because you're going into the deeper stuff and you're clearing those fears, you're clearing those goddamn, I literally cannot talk. Belief systems, deeper belief systems. I am making up so many words today. Deeper belief systems. And it is bringing you where you need to be. Like, it's bringing you to where you need to be. Like, Spirit's just like, trust in the process, like trust in the journey. Like, you guys already got the answer in the beginning. Like, you already got the answer in the beginning. You already knew in the beginning of this journey what was going to happen. They already showed you. And even, you know, in the deep woods and the dark forest, like, you're not always going to see, you know, the end place that you're planning on going, but you got to keep having faith and trust that you're moving in the right direction, which you are. And that's just kind of like validation that you are moving in the right direction. Are we going to do the same thing again? Or are we going to be good? My head just started like tingling. That's so weird right now. We got this situation will improve and let go. Am I shocked? Okay, we got it's up to you on the bottom. So what they're saying to me is, when you want something, you need to align your behaviors with it. Your words, your actions, your behaviors should all match what you want. If they're not, then you're still living in fear or lack mindset or whatever it is. So when it's something you want, if you need to take some, if you're consistently doing that and you're not really doing what you want, then you need to figure out how you can do what you want, how you can feel safe, or what you need to feel safe in order to get what you want and to act in alignment. Don't eat that. To act in alignment with what, with what you want. So I've kind of been talking about this a lot. I feel like in readings, I don't really want to kind of say it again. But it's like, if you want something specific, then your behaviors and your actions and your words and everything should be matching that. Like they shouldn't be in a different energy, because when you're doing things that aren't aligning, then you're feeding the energy of the opposite of what you want. And then you're just going to keep feeling disappointed. So where do you keep feeding? Like they're saying, like feeding energetic leaks. Like where are you feeding energetic leaks instead of standing into what you want? Where are you putting your energy? Are you putting it into what you actually desire? Or are you putting it into other things out of fear, out of comfort, out of familiarity? This situation will improve and let go. It's kind of actually reminds me of like the Miser card and the going with the flow card a little bit. Actually, yeah, they just said that, like a lot of masculine and feminines. We had the courage and then the intuition manifestation. So we're having a lot of like females and males, like, in both sets, actually. I just realized that. Well, they kind of said it to me. So, this just more so feels like a message that like things will get better. Like even, and they kind of gave this the other day, was like even in the storm, like the rainbow comes afterward. Like you can't always see like the end when you're in the storm, but like it's always gonna come. Like let go and stop trying to control this. Like let it be what it is. Like feel your fears, feel your feelings, feel those deeper things that are coming up. And it's not necessarily like letting go of the outcome. I feel like that's kind of told to us. Like if you already know what's going to happen, then it's more so like trusting in it. It's just not allowing the fears and those type of things to kind of deter you. It's more so of just kind of staying in alignment with what you want. And the way to do that, like I said before, is your behaviors, words, actions to match what you actually want and what you feel. And for them to all kind of be like in connection and congruent with each other. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, mustache? Stop. She has like a little spot on her face, and I swear it looks like a little mustache to me. Ace of Ariel. Just want one more card. Ooh, damn. This card flew the fuck out. Ooh, okay. You want me to take this one or no? Stop. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, the rainbows. They just wanted me to show you guys the rainbow card. That's the card that fell out. That's it. That was all for this one. Was the rainbows. And the bottom card, we actually have gotten this recently too, about like you're in the middle of like a lesson. Like there's something that you're learning from whatever situation you're in right now. There's something you're learning, but Spirit's saying like you don't have to learn the hard way at all. Like we've learned the hard way for a long time, and we don't need to do that. Like as we're growing in our power and stuff like that, we can ask for things the easier way. We can ask to get the clarity and understanding. We can ask for situations to be easier, not be as difficult. Like, and for us to like learn things the way we need to, and like make sure our behaviors and choices are matching like those newer learned things. So we got the Ace of Ariel and the Star. We got two feminine energies now. This fucking cat. I'm just going to read you what the card says. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in a job or promotion. This is really just a card of things manifesting in the real world. Like things happening like outwardly. It's not just internal changes. It's actually the internal changes that we've been working on taking place, and actually the outside finally catching up with it. with the Star card, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. And this is like one of those like major life events. And to me, I just get this sense of like, as you're ending cycles, like shifts are going to change outwardly. Like you're going to see the outward changes take place as you're ending these like cycles and situations. Like you're changing your perception, you're changing your behaviors, like you're changing things, which is going to like eventually catch up outwardly. But I think, you know, if things outwardly matched what you wanted, then you wouldn't be able to finish the lesson that you're currently in. Like, so the outside isn't going to materialize until you're finished internally shifting what you need to, and the lessons are changing. Damn, these cards keep popping out. Material and spiritual prosperity. I'm gonna laugh if it's another 6 card, because I've been seeing 66 a lot today. It's not. I'm just gonna show you these. We got shadow, which is really about just facing those deeper feelings, fears, beliefs, just things that are below the surface, things we try to avoid, you know, ways of living, the ways of being, like conditioning, just feelings we don't like, all that. We got fulfillment of wishes and spiritual union. And all I'm just getting with this is trust your intuition, trust your intuition. Okay, very balanced energy, trust your intuition. We got material and spiritual prosperity and deception and envy. No, it wasn't that. Okay, and deception and envy, which funny because this is a lot of times about the illusions. Yeah, they're like, that's exactly what this is. It's something that you're thinking about, something you're dreaming about, something you're trying to manifest that is very imbalanced or seems to be imbalanced right now. You're going to start getting clarity as you're clearing the things you're needing to clear, and your perception changing, and you're learning what you need to learn, and you're creating inner stability. You will be getting more clarity on what's going on. You will be getting the truths. You will be seeing the truth of things and seeing things different than you have been. Not everything is as it seems, and usually the way you're perceiving it and seeing it is through the way you've experienced something similar before, but not necessarily how it actually realistically is. So you're going to start understanding that. Like, I feel like you've already gotten some messages or some type of clarity in the past, and even if you're not really getting it right now, you're not supposed to. You just might be like in a place where you're needing to stand in your power and not needing that clarity, not needing the answers. And it's funny they're saying that, because actually that's where I'm at. Like, I haven't really been getting clarity for anything for everybody else. I've been giving it to them, but not really for myself with a lot of things. Like even today, that stuff I was telling you about earlier, that's like bothering me. Like, I don't really have clarity on what's going on, why it's happening, what to do, how to handle it. So for me, like, what I'm doing is I'm being patient, and I, you know, told Spirit, this is what I fucking want. Like, this is this, and what do I need to do? What do I need to learn? Whatever. And I ask them, and I'll get like the answers I'm supposed to. I'm just not supposed to right now. And that's part of the letting go of control. It's what it's doing is it's invoking these deeper feelings of discomfort. It's invoking from me these deeper feelings of fear and things that have happened to me in the past where I have been physically hurt and stuff like that. It's kind of triggering that stuff for me. So it's also triggering like long-standing cycles I've been in with people. I don't really want to talk about it, but doing, you know, certain things, and I'm actually okay, but like, I don't really know how to handle it. Like, I've been trying my best to handle it like in the best way for me. And when it happened today, like my intuition was just completely like shut down. And then when I was even asking them for clarity, like I was completely blocked. I couldn't even like channel. I couldn't go into even my own energy to really even understand fully what I was feeling, other than like a few things, and even my own emotions I was kind of blocked from, honestly. So, yeah, like when that's going on, it's because you're not supposed to know. You're just supposed to be feeling the energy of it, and it's going to give you like the information you need when you need it. Like for me, like I know I'm safe and I know I'm okay, but like in the moment when things like that are going on, I don't actually feel like that. My whole body and energy feels completely different than what my mind knows. And my mind knows, like, Spirit's got my back. Spirit always keeps me safe. This has been a reoccurring situation, and they've always kept me safe every single time. They've already shown me I'm safe. But like the way I was feeling in the present moment was not that way. And we sometimes are in conflict of what we know and what we feel, and we're learning to balance those things out. So sometimes like my situation today is just to trigger me to go into my body. What is it that I'm physically feeling? Me to say, okay, like I'm actually going to take charge of situations. I'm no longer going to sit and be fucking complacent with stuff. Like we're going to actually step up and take charge of situations. We're not, waiting for Spirit to always intervene. Like we're going to figure shit out. We're going to trust we'll figure it out at the right time. And like, there's other things that are kind of going on in those situations, but that situation is closing a cycle. And so again, there's conflict because the past is the past and the present is the present, and the past energy is coming up in the present situation. And then, like I said, I'm intuitively blocked. I haven't really been getting clarity on fucking anything. So in the past, that would have made me really spiral. It would have made me really uncomfortable. Like, oh my God, it means this and this and this. My mind would immediately go to like fear mode or freak out mode. And my mind does have fears coming up, but I let my fears be what they are. I process them, and then I kind of understand why they are what they are because of what I've experienced, and I can see things a little bit like different and clearly. But the fuck was that? But also, what the hell was that? But also, I, in my mind, know that even though I don't have the answers, and yeah, my fears are coming up and all of this shit, that I'm still okay. Like, I'm still good. That everything that's happening is happening for a reason, even if I don't understand it, and that I'm still okay and everything's still going to work out and I'm always going to be okay. So for me, like, I'm not running to the fear mode or reacting out of fear mode anymore. I'm, kind of sitting with my shit. Like, what am I feeling? Like, why am I feeling this? Like, is there something I could do about this? Or is this something I can give to myself? Or, and kind of doing it that way. And I promise you, it's just so much easier when you do that. And like I said, I have no fucking clarity on shit, and I'm actually okay. In the past, I would have like literally needed to know everything. I would have freaked the fuck out. Okay, we got Think and Mystery. Those are the two cards kind of popping out. Oof, I'm getting so dizzy again. They keep showing me the skull and the rings. That's very fucking weird. Oh, I didn't even realize these both kind of look like skulls. Oh, interesting. I was just like, this reminds me of Athena, and then I just looked at the thing and it says Pallas Athena. Okay, I have no idea. The hair, for some reason, made me just think of the word Athena. That's pretty fucking funny. They just keep showing me all these symbols and stuff today for some reason. Like, I'm not entirely sure what they mean, why they're showing them to me. So it's almost like in both of these cards, I'm getting this like sense of like emptiness, this sense of, which we got the mystery card, the sense of emptiness, this sense of mystery and illusion, and not being able to see things, being blocked from being able to see things. But as that's happening, you're like, it's almost like the conditioning and all these things dying inside, not literal, obviously, like metaphorical, like the snake shedding its skin, right? It's like you're shedding all these things so you can actually blossom the fruit, so you can blossom in your truth. And this just popped in my head is, I saw this quote the other day, excuse me, and it said something about, like, just remember that, like, when you plant a seed to grow a fruit tree, the fruit's the thing that always grows last, or the last thing you see to grow. So there you go. Okay, we got Moon Perception Retrograde Review. This is exactly what I said at the beginning, is like that hill thing. They keep giving me the same thing, is like you started where you started, you got what you needed, and then like you went up the hill, and like it was a hard fucking journey up there. And like a few months ago, something shifted, like sometime the end of last year, maybe. So it's June 2023. So around August, September 2022, things started going the other way. So you started seeing the opposite side of stuff. You started seeing things in a different perspective. It's like you saw it from a higher perspective, or almost like it happened to you, but almost like you could see it outside of you, where you can see why it happened the way it did. You can see what you were feeling during those moments, how you reacted during those moments, and you've been changing your behaviors. You've been handling things in a different way. It's like, so on one side, now you're doing the shadow opposite side. And it's helping you to like see things in a different way, seeing why you felt certain ways, helping you to feel the old emotions, seeing where you've grown, seeing where you've changed, and helping you kind of still release those last moment kind of fears or the deeper belief systems or the things that are still standing in your way. But it feels like in the beginning of that journey, you had a lot of clarity, you had a lot of understanding, things felt really good. And then something happened, something got taken for you, something got broken, something got betrayed, something got hurt, like something happened. And that's when like all of that stuff kind of kicked in. That's when all the fears kicked in. That's when all the triggers, and that's when the uphill battle started. And then, like I said, last year, the shift kind of happened where now you're seeing like the opposite side, and you're learning and you're going through this journey and you're growing. But in the beginning, you got the answer to the end of your journey, which you're coming to. And they're like, yeah, we know, we've been saying that for a long time, but it's like when it hits you, it's just going to hit you like fast. And like, you know that you have to have that stability. You have to have that foundation. You have to have those things so you're good. So you can just, jet forward and start on that new process of your journey. So anyway, I hope that this helps. I hope you guys all have a good weekend.